Good morning. Well, it's just afternoon here. I've been busy all morning trying to take care of a lot of things for my sisters. Anyway, we're getting stuff done, and I want to thank everyone who has sent us messages and all your love and prayers for my family in this time of our losing my sister, our sister. Anyway, I want to talk about routines today because we need to get back to our routines. You know, routines give us comfort. And when everything else falls apart, if we allow our routines to just give us a guideline to our day, it helps a whole lot. It really does help a whole lot. So getting up, getting dressed to lace up shoes. Yesterday was a tough day, but we got through it. We got through it, and my sister and I have been kind of reminiscing about our sister. My sisters and I have been reminiscing about Leanne and what she meant to us, and how hard it is, to let someone go. My grandmother, she was the last sibling. She was the baby of the family, and she was the last sibling in her family to pass. And she had, when her next to the youngest sister passed, it was hard on her when Aunt Manon died. When her children passed before she did. So she loved her routine. She would get up and do the same thing every morning. Her house wasn't dirty, but she mopped when it didn't need mopping. She dusted when it didn't need dusting. She shined her sink when it really didn't need shining, but she did these things out of habit. Hey, Jay, love you. Keep my sister okay. So we thrive on our routines. Our routines give us some security. Our routines keep us going. It's kind of like being on a bicycle and just pedaling, and then as your routines become automatic, you're just coasting through your day. And it is a comforting feeling to know that you are you are getting things done without having to think. And that is the beauty of our simple routines. I mean, I wrote mine down on a sheet of paper, and I have my home routines, and I have my fly lady routines, and this is it. And then I have an afternoon routine, things I get done after lunch, and then I have a before bed routine. Now these routines, just marking them off, gives us a sense of action. And once they become on automatic pilot, your life changes. It really does change. So implement these routines into your life, these simple habits. And we practice a new habit every month. This month's habit is swish and swipe. If you get swish and swipe down, your bathroom is always going to be clean. It's always going to be clean. Now, please keep in mind that swish and swipe doesn't do it by itself. You've actually got to pick up the toilet bowl brush. Where is my toilet bowl brush? I got one here somewhere. Pick up the brush. Now, I like to keep soap in a container, and I keep a 50-50 solution of soap, old shampoo, old body wash, old baby shampoo, old puppy shampoo. It doesn't matter. Soap is soap is soap. Get that in your head. It doesn't have to be a special cleaning solution or some toxic chemical to put your toilet bowl brush in. And when you run out of all the stuff you've got stored in your hall linen closet, you can use Dawn dishwashing liquid. Just simple little Dawn dishwashing liquid, because soap is soap is soap. And use a 50-50 solution. Have about this much Dawn in a bottle, add that much water, shake it up. And if you don't want to keep it in the canister, because when you keep the brush in the soap, nothing's going to grow in it, because bacteria can't grow in soap. If you want to keep it in a squirt bottle, you're still going to have something to put the toilet bowl brush in. And we got lots of things. But that thing's going to get nasty, because you're not going to have soap in it if you just let it drain there. So a 50-50 solution is still thick enough to cling to the bristles, and you hold it up and you let it drip to where it's not dripping, and it's kind of like a game. You hold it up and then you quickly get it over to the toilet. Now, if it drips on the rim, that's fine. You're going to wipe the rim down anyway. You're going to wipe the seat down. So a little soap there is going to be fine. Soap is soap is soap. I keep a purple rag. Where's my purple rag? Right now we have, let me get this, silver rags that are $5 off for 3. But the purple rag, I keep one in my shower all the time. I don't take a shower, I take a bath. But I use this to clean my knees and my elbows. And it exfoliates. This little corduroy side of the cloth grabs stuff. I take my makeup off with it. There is lots of things I can do with this in the bathtub. And then if I've had bubble bath or bath oil, I put a little soap on here. I have a bar soap in my tub. I rub a little soap on here and wipe the edges of the tub. Then rinse it out real well and hang it up and let it dry. And use it again tomorrow. So getting that habit going. We're 17 days into that habit. And your bathroom's always going to look clean. It's going to make you happy. Because, oh, Terry, there is no wagon. We just jump back on. We just jump back on and keep going. We don't have to beat ourselves up because we've fallen off a wagon. It's not like we're alcoholic or something. We just start again. Just as if you never missed a day. That's the beauty of being kind to yourself. You do not beat yourself up because you missed a day. So let's practice our swish and swipe habit. Let's practice getting up in the morning and getting dressed to lace up shoes. I make my bed before I ever get out of it. And I make up Robert's side of the bed. And our bed is always ready to get into. I do that because the cat likes to sleep on the bed. Your bathroom being the cleanest room in the house is a good thing, as Martha Stewart would say. So get your silver rags. And you don't even have to use a silver rag. If you just want to put some white washcloths in your bathroom and use those, that's fine too. My phone is blowing up with people sending love to us. So folks, routines comfort us in times of great trouble. And I am living proof that routines help us. And a routine is nothing more than a habit you've practiced piggybacked onto another habit. It's that simple. A habit we've practiced piggybacked onto another habit that we've practiced. You know, when we were little, we may have been asked to play an instrument, a piano, or some musical instrument. And we hated practicing. I know I had to practice my French horn for band, and I hated practicing. But you know, once you got a song and you practiced it. It was easy. I'll never forget when I was in college, and I went to college for a year and a half or so, and I took an aerobics class at 8 o'clock in the morning. Folks, don't ever take a aerobics class at 8 o'clock in the morning. It is hard. But I was not good at aerobics. I'm not good at dancing. I think I get my left and my right mixed up, and so it was hard for me. And I was kicking and clapping opposite of when everybody else was kicking and clapping, and I was exhausted. I was just exhausted. And then one morning, the instructor, who was this beautiful ballet teacher, she was a ballerina, and she was little, and she's so sweet, and she pulled me aside and she said, "Marla, you're trying too hard. Here's how you got to do this. Here's how you got to do this. Practice one little piece of it, like kick, clap your hands, go 2 steps to the right, and then this way. Learn one little segment, get that down, and then do the next thing." And that's how we practice our habits. Baby steps. Do one little segment. Swishing and swiping right now. We try to do it all. With reading, it's the same way. I was trying to read the whole page at one time. Well, that doesn't work. Leanne taught me to read from the beginning of the sentence to the first conjunction or comma, and then take a breath and go to the next thing. So building our habits into a full morning routine, a full afternoon routine, and a full evening routine. Now, the most important routine of the day is your before bed routine, which is your evening routine. I interchange those quite a bit. All we have to do is pick out our clothes for tomorrow, check our calendar to see what appointment we've got. Check our calendars. Check the weather to see what you need to wear, or if you need to take an umbrella. And before you know it, you've set up your launch pad. Now, your launch pad is a place where you put everything when you leave the house in the morning, so you don't forget anything. So the last thing you do in the morning before you leave is you check your calendar one more time, because you've done most of it the night before. That's the beauty of your before bed routine. You're not rushed in the morning. So that gives you time to eat some breakfast. It gives you time to get some water down you. It gives you time to put your makeup on, so you're not putting your makeup on in the car. You hear me? You don't put your makeup on in the car. And that makes your morning smooth. You can actually have a cup of coffee and enjoy it. So take some time to do your before bed routine tonight. If you're doing laundry, put together an outfit and take a Post-it note, or take a note card that you put a hole in, and mark it Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then your outfit's already picked out. I mean, everything from your undergarments, it'll all fit on a hanger. And then you can hang it on the back of your bathroom door, and you're ready to get dressed. It's already picked out because you did the laundry. This can be done easily. It's simple. And as you establish these habits, your home practically cleans itself. It does. It really does. Yes, Dina is our sister too, and Jay is our brother-in-law. And Susan McDonald is our sister. Her brother never gets on here. So, folks, let routines be comforting to you. It'll get us through a lot of things if we just don't sit down and get on your pity pot. You can't do that. I took yesterday and I poured my heart out to you yesterday because it was such a shock. But in the long run, she went to sleep and she woke up with Jesus. And that's what I got to live with. That's what I got to hang my heart on, is that she's with Mother and Daddy and Granny right now. She's with them. And I am thankful. I am thankful that she didn't suffer and that she was so afraid. So, folks, just practice these simple habits. Just practice these simple habits and string them into routines, because when we get one down pat, like making your bed, it's automatic. And it makes us so happy to walk into our bedroom and our bed be made. It makes us so happy to walk into our bathroom and our hair's fixed and the bathroom looks good. Who knew that these little things could bless us and really make our family feel loved, feel absolutely loved. So yesterday I discussed letting go of the guilt and the pain that we have, and that's in my book, Body Clutter. And when you do that, we don't have to be perfect. We don't have to be perfect. Jesus died for our sins. And that's because he knew we couldn't be perfect. He knew we couldn't. So he gave his life for us. So we didn't have to be perfect. Let's let go of our perfectionism and start practicing these simple habits, piggybacking them onto each other, and let's get some things done. Life's too short. It really is. And most everything in our life, in our homes, are clutter. It's all clutter. And when we let go of our abundance and bless others with our abundance, we can make our homes less chaotic. We can take care of so many things and bless others. I put out a musing for, I think it's tomorrow maybe, fortune cookie I got. And it's kind of how Fly Lady works for me. This fortune cookie I got was, if you continually give, you will continually have. So blessing others with your abundance really comes back and blesses you. And the Bible teaches us it blesses us tenfold. And it's not tenfold in clutter. It's tenfold in joy. The joy that we have in a home that is absolutely amazing. Because you get up and you do the same thing every day. I know it sounds monotonous, but when you don't think about it, you put on some fun music and have a wonderful time. It's going to change your life. And we've had people put that right there. Fly Lady saved my sanity. Let go of your guilt. Let go of this pain of unforgiveness for ourselves. We don't have to be perfect. Set your timer for 2 minutes. 2 minutes. When you hear yourself say, I don't have time, set your timer for 2 minutes and get after it. Get after it. Because those 2 minutes, they may not be perfect, but you're going to get something done. And housework done incorrectly or speedy still blesses your family. I love you all. Thank you for all your prayers and kind words. My sisters and I and my brother, thank you so much. And my nieces and nephews. Keep them in your prayers. And my niece Jessica, today is her birthday. Happy birthday, Jess. I'm really proud of you. So, folks, have a good day. And let's get after it. You can do this. If I did it, anybody can. I'll talk to you later. I love you. And I'm going to keep loving you till you learn to love yourself. That's what flying's all about.